welcome back to another video today. And this is match number 9 of 45 of the T20 World Cup. And today it was Papua New Guinea versus Bangladesh. It was an outstanding game, but just to talk about Bangladesh for a second, I think Bangladesh from the first game where they started off, they were absolutely brilliant. Far better than the other day, far superior. You can see that they're starting to find their match rhythm. And Papua New Guinea today just had no answer. So I'm going to start off with, Papua New Guinea. So their bowler Soper, he started off with a good line and a good length. Also some real nice good variations. And then Ravu, I think he was a bit expensive. He was 2 wickets, 40 runs, 4 overs. So he's going at 10 and over. So he was quite expensive. His line and length wasn't right, making it quite easy for the Bangladesh batsman to whack him all over the park. Maria, he was showing real good control with his slower balls and just in general his bowling. So what I mean by control is if he wants to bowl a Yorker, he'll bowl a Yorker. He's very good at his variations, very accurate. And he ended up on 2 wickets, 26 runs after 4 overs. So yeah, yet again, good stats, not too bad. I think he was the best of the bowlers for Papua New Guinea. But I could be wrong, but from what I've seen in his stats, I think he's the best so far. The fielding, I think, was a little bit sloppy from Papua New Guinea. And they're actually quite a brilliant fielding side. They are exceptional when it comes to fielding. Their batting might not be the best, their bowling might not be the best, but their fielding, absolutely phenomenal. I think a lot of the big teams, Australia, South Africa, New Zealand, India, they could really take something away from Papua New Guinea and learn from their fielding, because they're not very big guys, they're small little guys, but they can run, they're fast, they're agile, they get to the ball quickly, they get it in, up and in. So good intensity from them in the field, but all the games I've seen so far, Papua New Guinea have always been strong in the field. And definitely great catching from Papua New Guinea. Brilliant catching in the outfield. I think it was Shakib Al Hasan who they got out, and it was a mini on the boundary if I'm correct. He ran in from an angle, an oblique angle. He ran in and he dived forward and he caught the ball. But the way he did it, I think it was outstanding. Great effort in the field. That's what you need in your field to back up your bowlers. Because your bowlers are putting in the effort. You need to back them up in a T20 World Cup. And I think that the fielders did very well today. Amini, he was bowling and he had good lines. Good line, good length, restricting the runs, making Bangladesh have to work. I mean, guys, forget that Bangladesh scored 181. Their first 10 overs were not good. Papua New Guinea were all over them. So, well done to Papua New Guinea. It's because their bowling and fielding was on point. Definitely the fielding, keeping the runs down, restricting the batsmen, making them work really hard. And I think Bangladesh also in a way underestimated Papua New Guinea. They thought, this is a small side, not much going on there. I think we're going to walk over them, which they did at the end. But Papua New Guinea put up a fight until the last ball, and that's what I like to see. I don't mind the result. Cricket is cricket. A team has to win and a team has to lose. But it's about the character and your personality in the game, which I think is brilliant from Papua New Guinea. Big heart, went balls to the wall, to the last ball, and unfortunately they lost, but they put in the effort from the start to the end. But the thing is, this is where the last 5 overs, this is where Papua New Guinea started giving it away. Their death bowling at the end was not very good. They were bowling too full or too short or too wide. I think they were starting to feel the pressure because Mahmudullah came in and Mahmudullah came in, and from ball 1 he just went. He was looking to be aggressive and he just scored runs rapidly. So I think that put them under psychological pressure because they were looking at the scoreboard and seen that the run rate was climbing up, the scoreboard was ticking over, until eventually they reached that 181 mark. So I think that's where the game turned for Papua New Guinea, was their death overs. Their death overs were not good. Trying to bowl Yorkers, but it ended up being too full, or it was a no ball free hit and would go for 6, just small little things like that. So you can see they haven't had a lot of practice in the death overs, but all credit to Papua New Guinea, they still gave it their best. Oh, excuse me. And that's another thing I want to talk about. The Papua New Guinea bowlers, they weren't looking at the field. So the field that they played at today, one side of the field was a big boundary. And I don't think they utilized it to their strength, to their advantage, if you want to say that. Oh, my time has gone off. They didn't use the big field. So they would bowl. So let's say if the big field is on my leg side, they would end up bowling on the off side, which is a good thing. But you need to read the game scenario, the dimensions of the game, and of the field, of course. So they were bowling to the wrong fields, wrong lines, wrong lengths, so they would end up bowling too full on the offside, bang, and they would just get hammered for 4. They need to be bowling to the big side, where you have to force the batsman to hit, and that's where you start reducing runs, you get a pressure build up, and that's when the wickets start falling. That's, as I said here, they're not bowling to their plans. So if you have a 6, let's say you have a 6-4 field, they're bowling to this side, to the leg side where there's 4 players. You need to be bowling to where your fielders are, so that you've got a great chance of cutting off the runs. 1 minute would be on the off side, then it would be on the leg side. So as a captain, you can't set your field because you don't know where your bowlers are going to bowl. Talking about the Papua New Guinea's batting, yet again, they felt the pressure right up front. Scoreboard pressure, chasing 181. Oh man, I think that's the highest score so far, if I'm not mistaken, in the T20 World Cup. Please let your comments down below if I am incorrect. But lack of rotation, creating pressure on themselves. So you can create pressure on yourself. Is if you're not scoring runs and you're not working the ball, hitting singles here, hitting singles there, rotating the strike, keeping the scoreboard ticking, you start feeling the pressure that you are 10 runs, 20 balls. You need to do something to catch up, otherwise you're going to fall behind, and that's where the wickets start falling. So Papua New Guinea from the start, they were under immense pressure to reach that target of 181. And yet again, not building any partnerships. So one batsman would end up going out quickly, then the next batsman in and out. Not looking to solidify the innings, anchor 2 batsmen on each side working together to create a partnership to get Papua New Guinea over the line, or if not over the line, closer to the goal line, which I think they were lacking in the partnerships. I mean, there were a lot of batsmen that went out for ducks. So, I mean, at one point, Papua New Guinea were 24 runs for 6 wickets. So that just tells you the kind of game that Papua New Guinea had. Feeling the pressure of not winning any games so far, today was a crucial game for them to win, and they unfortunately did not. So they were feeling the pressure, needed to do something spectacular to chase that score, and it just didn't work in their favour. But definitely the batting standout for Papua New Guinea was Doriga. He ended up scoring 46 runs after 34 balls. So well done to him. Brilliant effort. He really gave Papua New Guinea a fighting chance. And he was the only one that really read the game situation well, played the ball in the gaps, and that sort of thing. So guys, here's a tip, okay? Is many of you ask me the question on comments in our YouTube. Sir, how do I hit the ball in the gaps? It's a mental thing. Think of it why. Okay, not only, so you can, if you're facing the ball, you can open your back face, hit it in the gap, but it's a mentality as well. When you're batting, do you look at all the fielders where they're standing? Or do you look at all the gaps? That's a key change that you need to make. don't look at where the fielders are. Because if you hit the ball to the fielder, you can't score runs. Look at where the fielders are not standing. Yes, you need to know where the fielders are so you don't hit the ball in the air to them, but you want to focus on where the gaps are. Okay, I've got a gap behind backward point, sweeper, cover, mid-off. That's where you need to think of where are my gaps so that if I hit the ball there, I know I can take a run. It's just things like that, guys. So that's the tip of the day. Alright, switching over to Bangladesh, scoring 181 for the loss of 7 wickets after their 20 overs. Shakib Al Hasan, 46 runs, 36 balls. He struggled. Although his score is pretty decent, he really struggled. That desert heat, it really took it out of him. You could see that the guys were tired. Really difficult conditions, and it was a real hot day. But also yet again, better rotation of strike, good footwork, going at a run rate of 7.75. So definitely far better rotation of strike just by the run rate, you can tell. And Litton Das, 29 runs, 23 balls. Didn't waste any time, guys. Remember, it is a T20, so you don't want to waste any balls, but you still need to score runs. So I think he did pretty well. And at the end of the power play, they were 45 for 1. So very good stats. Probably about another 10 runs, 15 runs shy of where they would like to have been, but good result at the end of the day. And let's just talk about Mahmudullah. Mahmudullah came in where Bangladesh were actually, I think they were at some point 11 for 3 or 11 for 2, somewhere around there. And Mahmudullah, the captain, he came in and he played a captain's innings. Very well done to Mahmudullah. He was just looking to be aggressive at all times, not looking to go in a hole and be scared and just wait to go out. He said, you know what? I'm going to take the game to Papua New Guinea. We've got nothing to lose. I'm going to take the game to them and let's see what they can do. And I think he did brilliant. Good rotation of strike, used the crease well. So if he knows that the bowler's only bowling on the offside, he'll step right across like AB and he'll hit it to the leg side. So that's just good footwork, good movement of the crease, which is very crucial in T20 cricket especially. He was looking to be aggressive and he was looking to accelerate at all times. So not accepting that he hit a boundary and that's it. He was looking to always score runs. So he would hit a boundary and then he would get 2 singles or something like that. Always looking to score runs and to get better and progress the innings. Yet again, great power hitting and scoring 50 runs, 28 balls, played an awesome innings. Afif Hussain, 21 runs, 14 balls, also yet again looking positive, good rotation of strike, wasn't looking to waste his time, looking to get his team in a good position, which they ended up doing. And Safuddin, 19 runs, 6 balls. He just came in, he's a tail ender, quick bowler. He just came in and started smacking it from ball 1 because he literally had 2 overs left. So really good from him. Crucial 20 runs if you want to just round it off. And that counts, guys. It counts for the scoreboard at the end of the day. If it wasn't for his 20 runs, they would end up on 160. So 20 runs goes a long way. Their bowling just far superior than Papua New Guinea. I don't think Papua New Guinea could really work out what to do with their pace bowling in Taskin and those guys. Don't know what to do with their bowling, so the bowlers of Bangladesh did a real good job to keep them under the pressure, which they did very well. Great line and length, making the batsmen have to work for their runs. Guys, that's the thing in T20 cricket. Don't give the batsman any runs for free. Make him work for it. If you bowl a good ball and he hits it for 4, say it's fine, that's fair. It's part of cricket. Boundaries are going to happen. But let's see if you can do it again. That's the thing that you need to look out for when you're bowling. Don't worry about the one shot, because he might try and go for it again and go out. So that's 4 runs off your over for 1 wicket. I'm very happy with that. Great fielding by Naeem. Great catch on the boundary. Bangladesh overall, they were just all over the PNG batsmen. Just all over them. They had no answer, no clue. just the better side on the day, far better, stronger players, much more experience in T20 cricket, and it definitely showed on the field this evening. By the pressure that they created through their bowling, they created a lot of wicket-taking opportunities, and by doing that, creating pressure, batsmen coming in, 24 for 6, so that just tells you that the bowlers were really good. All over them, they had no answer. Bangladesh ended up winning by 84 runs. So, unlucky for Papua New Guinea. I really think they tried their hardest, and I have to give them a round of applause for that. Really well done to them. They did not give up until the end. Well done to them. Well done to Bangladesh. Really good. Starting to look like they're gelling a little bit more. Definitely playing a lot better than they did the night before. But guys, that's all I have to say about the game today. Make sure that you check the game later on. That is going to be a banger of a game.